In this video, I am going to talk about transmitter. The first is function transmitter. The transmitter generates a radio frequency alternating current. Transmitter is necessary component in electronic device such as cell phone, walkie-talkie, and computer network. The second is the basic component of the transmitter. The first is oscillator circuit. The function of oscillator circuit is to generate frequency at the circuit. The second component is variable resistance or Rx. The function of Rx is to adjust frequency high to low. The third component is high pass filter. The function of high pass filter is to give the high frequency through to the circuit. The third, this is a transducer circuit. The function is to convert voice to the electrical signal. The signal will be sent to the resonance. The function of resonance is to give the signal clear and increase amplitude. So the carrier signal can send to the antenna easily. The result shown in the circuit. The first is audio. The second is carrier signal. So the third is amplitude combined with audio and carrier signal. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Hariz Danial and I will present about the receiver circuit for our radio transmission system. So for the receiver, we choose to do the radio crystal receiver circuit because of the much cleaner output. So for the crystal receiver circuit, the main components that function that play a vital role in this receiver is the L3, which is the tuner, L3 and C4, which is the tuner. So this is to tune the receiver to a desired frequency by varying the voltage. So since because we know radio have a lot of different frequencies, so we will need a tuner for it. So as for that circuit, the C4 is actually a variable capacitor, but because we have a little problem with our simulation, it requires a more advanced version of the simulation. So we have to replace it with a normal capacitance. Okay, and then we have the diode, which is called the Schottky diode. This is to modulate transmitted signal from the transmitter. From the diode, the signal is then passed to the band pass filter. The band pass filter function to filter out signal that we didn't require. So only desired signal can pass through the circuit. So and then from the band pass filter, we then move to the preamplifier, which is the transistor Q2. This is where weak electrical signal is then converted into an output signal. The signal is strong enough to be noise tolerant and for further processing to be sent to power amplifier or speaker. This results in a much cleaner audio. And then finally, we have the op amp, which acts as the amplifier. Here, low-powered electronic audio signals that have been pre-amplified before will be then amplified again before being sent to the speaker as an output. This is to prevent any power loss in the signal during the transmission process. And here we have the crystal radio receiver, a block diagram for it on how it works. So basically from the antenna, it goes to the tuner, and then from the tuner, it went to the modulator through the band pass filter, and then gets pre-amplified, and then the audio gets amplified again, and then out through the speaker. Receiver. And we can see that the yellow one is the input signal, and then the blue one is the carrier signal, and the pink one is the modulated signal, and finally the green one is the output signal, which is a demodulated signal. And then from here we can see that here's the graph of the audio signal analysis, and we'll try to play it and let you listen to it. Okay, so that's the sound of the crystal receiver that is being projected through the speaker. And as you can see that there's a little distortion in the graph. However, the message that we are trying to relay will still be all right in the current situation. And that's all from us. Thank you.